Hi, everyone. Thanks for checking back on the stream. So last time we cut off, we had a level 2 wizard at the time, I think it was. Yeah, that's a little different now. I jumped him up to 14. That was, yeah, that wasn't all that fun, to be honest. Most of it involved grinding off basically green knoll. Let's start out blue, but eventually quickly turned to green. Knoll's right outside of BB, a little bit on the inside in the first level. I know my other characters I played before, Shaman and such. You can usually go down to the second, third floor of the basement down there and kill them pretty easily. But Wizard, yeah, they're a little bit too squishy, just to put it lightly. So yeah, occasionally some of the greens would even get at me. So if you get a bad resist or something jumps you while you're medding, yeah, you're dead. So I found the quickest way was to just go and collect fangs and turn those in. I stuck primarily to the outside of EV, mostly because occasionally I can get a putrid skeleton or a rabid wolf or maybe even a rabid grizzly. Give you a little bit of extra experience. So yeah, they also had a double experience thing going on over the holiday weekend, so that helped me boost up a bit. I didn't get as high as I wanted, but I got something. Um, And then I hopped on the other day, or actually I hopped on this morning, to be honest. And yeah, I was going to run over back over to BB, but there were a little bit too many people over there that were conning, yeah, murder me levels. So again, I'm on the red server. So yeah, I had to take a different direction on that one. And as you can see, we're over at a Rouge Crossing. So I jumped up from 12 to 14 just off the Will-O-Wisp over at the Wisp Island. Let's hop on here. And if you check here, yeah, I've basically been camping down this little peninsula right here, over right next to the village. So, and so far, I've actually got a full backpack full of whitestones and greater whitestones. It's about 12 graders, so I'm going to go turn those in and see how far that boosts me up. That's going to be a heck of a run without Sal. But mostly this is how it's basically been going. I'll hit it. Oh, not that one. That's the thing with this one. You have to be gotta be a little careful what you pull here, since they're social. Two wisp them, and you're playing a wizard, you're gonna die. So keep your gate up. So pull one, spam the lightning spell once or twice. If it gets low like this, you can do your lowest level, the shock of ice. Occasionally, there's the upper level wisp. I don't know what they're blue to me still, but they got quite a bit more HP. So you get three. Ooh, another very light one. Three of the shocks of shocks. What is that? Shock of lightning. That should finish him off. It does about 80 damage. Here, greater lightstone. What we got here? Those are greater. Normal lightstones. Switch that out. I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, but basically we're sitting here, medding up, trying to get enough mana, pull one of those down, zap zap, loot it, med for however long I need. So it's pretty straightforward like that. Yeah, there's not much to it. It's a wizard. you nuke it, hope it doesn't resist, and med afterwards. I have died a couple times though. Those stronger wisps, occasionally they'll either resist, and that's a. You see how much mana that took, stabbing twice with a weak one at the end. If they resist, you can burn your entire mana down and not have enough mana to gate. So that's happened a couple times. So, but yeah, in most cases, just keep your mana high enough so you can gate out if you need to. So, gate here, we're going to make a run over to the gypsy camp to turn all these in. And I've actually bound myself over at the dock, so if I did at the gate, I can just jump on the boat and come back. The boat comes around it feels like every 10 minutes, to be honest, so I don't know. I always feel like it was longer than that, but it seems like it's coming pretty often, compared to the Freeport one at least. Going here? Okay, good. We're on here. All right, so we're gonna go. What am I gonna do? Throw the money. Throw the money into the bank. Again, we're in red servers, so I don't need them stealing my pennies. Okay, jump on in here. Yeah. Oh, almost 8 plat. Not even close enough for spell cost though. So all that in there. There we go. Okay. So if we do get murdered, it's no big deal. All right. And then once we turn all these in, we can just gate back and then throw the money or whatever we get. It should be about, was it 10 plat, 15 plat per Greater Lightstone turn in? Well, for the book that you get for it. I'll find out if the turn in experience is actually worth this effort. I haven't done this in a while. The worst part's going to be running through Karana. So, just be ready for that. Again, we're level 14, so what is it? Anyone level, was it level 10 to level 18 can attack us right now. Which, should probably get mana back, but, yeah, it comes down to it. We'll just gate or die. Whichever one happens first. I'm not too concerned. One's either good. All right. Okay, so we gotta go from what are we in North? Yeah, North Kinos, Kinos Hills, West Karana, or is it North? Yeah, West Karana. Hit east till we hit North Karana. Chips Campus is right there in the center, basically north of the fires / bridge. So the worst part is the wizards don't get invis until what? 16, 20? I hope it's 16. So we have stand viz, but that ain't gonna help us. So I don't think anything's really gonna attack us here, but we'll find out. I mean, griffins. There shouldn't be too many griffins around where we're heading. We can dodge if we do see them. I think it's the wolves that got me the most worried. Based on our level, we might be able to one-shot them, but yeah, I'm not even full mana, so we'll see what happens. All right. A lot of skeletons. Again, alternative to the wisp over the wisp island, just to just head straight north from here over to BB and just, like I said, kill the gnolls there, collect the fangs, turn those in. Best case is to hold on to them until you get, I mean, what is it, 12, 14, don't turn a single one in. And then hopefully you have a couple backpacks full if you're lucky. And then you can turn those in all at once and get pretty close to 20. I don't have the patience for that. So, and I was kind of getting my butt kicked due to the squishiness. So I turned enough in just to get up to 12 when I got near it. And again, the putrid skeletons drop a the putrid bone or something like that. So you can turn that into the Nicholas guy that walks around the entire zone. He usually walks past BB, so if you catch him then. Turn that in, get the evidence pouch. That's lore, so if you have multiple, the bones aren't lore, so you can collect a couple of those. But make sure you only turn in one, get the evidence, turn that in over at the spaceship over in Kinos. I forget which one of the priests is. And then, yeah, she'll give you an item you can sell, usually about a plat. Actually, I think, yeah, like that. There you go. potion disease warding. Sometimes she gets a potion of healing. Then rinse repeat. The worst part is going back into hills and trying to find the guys. So I usually wait for him to wander by while I'm killing moles. Supposedly it's a set path, but I don't know. It seems a little random to me. All right. Once you're done with once you feel like you're done with the Wisp Island leveling up, I mean, there's a couple different areas we can head over to. I guess there's bandits over in West Chrono where we are right now. I'm a little concerned about those because they tend to be in a group, and I don't know how. I don't know if we can handle them, to be honest. At least not with a wizard. I mean, all we have is a root and our nuke, but I mean, use the entire bar killing one, maybe two. So if you have three coming, you're dead. Two coming, depending how squishy they are, you might be able to win. Then the half elf what do you call it? Brigand is kind of I think they're all casters. So and yeah, he's not going to run out of mana, and you are. So yeah, once he gets you, you're dead. I mean, you might be able to nuke him, but I don't know. There's not risking it. Personally, if the wisps aren't all that great or they start dying down experience wise, I'm probably gonna head from the entrance. If you head, what is that? Southeast, you'll run into the farmlands, and the farmlands actually have a bunch of scarecrows running through them. And as long as you're careful where you're parked at, you can single pull them over and just kill them that way. So they don't cast spells. At least not that I'm aware of. So I think they do have a proc on you. I forget what it is though. I don't think it's fear. It could be fear. But root them, nuke them, or just nuke them till they get to you, and then easy money or well, easy experience. I don't think they drop much for money. So who's here? Just me. All right. So we're just gonna keep heading east, and I'm really hoping the experience for this is actually worth the run. I'm pretty sure that, well, I mean, at the least the greater light stones will let me enough money to buy my spells. So, like I said, I think it's like 10 or 15 flat per. When you turn in the greater light stone, you get a book. Sell the book back to the same little gypsy camp right there. They'll give you 10, 15 flat per light stone. So, what do I got? 13 light stones, I think it is. Yeah, somewhere on that. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, they're green, but I think they're still going to get me. Yeah, but yeah, turning about 13 of them, it's about 130 plat. So we'll at a minimum. So at the very least, we'll have money for spells, and that's my major concern right now. I mean, technically, we're not really needing most of our spells. For wizard at least, the what do we got here? The firebolt or the bolt line and the I think it's the fire and ice shock are the best bang for the buck damage to mana wise ratio. So, ooh, is that the? Oh, can turn around here. I think that. God, it's dark. I think this is the bandit camp. Is it? Oh, if it is, I'm gonna be hanging around here. All right, but yeah, there's a. This is the one I think it is. This barn. Why do I not see anybody? It's might just because it's dark. If this is what I think it is, there should be bandits in here. Might be another one up ahead. Um, and then up on this hill, I think it's the camp up there. Actually, should be another bandit camp up there. I'm trying to see what they got on me right now. And This is how Istrom's gonna wander to his death. So, really, I am pretty sure Bandicamp. Yeah, Bandicap's right. There's one. Blue. Okay. I know there's a couple that wander on this hillside as well, so we'll see what happens with them. So that's that. Yeah, I think the barn over here should have a bunch of bandits in there as well. Ooh, somebody attacking me? No. Yeah, nobody's killing them. I don't know. Maybe it's. I don't know. Maybe they're wandering around. Okay, yeah, but there's a camp up there. There's the camp here. I don't know. I don't know how separated they are. That's kind of risky, maybe. That up there is definitely risky. There's a few stragglers. I think there's two that spawned over there. One or two wanderers here, and then there's the camp. There's another smaller camp deeper back there. I can get the stragglers, but I don't think I can handle the rest. I know my shaman. Oh, that helps a lot. Okay, yeah, right up there. And then there's like a little canyon right there that leads to those two that spawn by them, like kind of separated. Those are single pools. All right, but yeah, I don't. They dropped the stashes, so you can turn those in and get some bronze weapons to sell over at the Paladin Guild in Kinos. But I think the honestly, I think the Greater Lightstones would be a better bang for the buck. I've never really had a good experience with the Bandit, so yeah, we'll stick with the Wisp until then. Then, like I said, we'll jump over to those Scarecrows maybe. I just need enough money to buy the spells. I think the Scarecrows can get me up to 19-ish. I might be wrong. Depends how patient I am. At least I think that's where my shaman got up to. That was on a blue server though, so I wasn't paranoid about somebody ganking me the entire time. Which nobody ganked me yet, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, especially I'm literally streaming on the red server right now. It's not that hard to find me. All right, keep running a bit more. There's another bandit camp somewhere around here as well. It might be along this road. Follow, I just see. Yeah, the last time I did the bandit camp on this road, it was again it was that shaman, but I think I pot G at the time, so yeah, it was pretty easy to break, and also I could take a punch to the face, but ain't happening with this character. That might be it right over there. Or is that a house? In theory, I don't know who that is. Huh. Keep going. Okay. Well, good thing about running through the chrono. At least I had plenty of time to get the backstory of what happened to this character since then. So, and spell wise, I've skipped so many spells. There's a lot of AE spells that we get. I mean, I've never played a wizard before, so this is all new to me. But from what I've read, the AE spells are pretty junk until you get to a certain level. So I know we got quad kiting we can do, but that 16 is the earliest, and kind of need Sao to do that regardless. And mana to, I don't know, the mana to damage ratio and how all that, and exactly the mana pool that you got. I don't know. It doesn't really feel worth it. I'd rather just single pull something. Yeah, okay, those are blue too. Yeah, if you can see, they're pretty crammed in there. There's one, two, three, four or five, and I think there's one that wanders as well, which is probably gonna run right in my face, isn't it? Is that him over there? Yeah, I think it's gone now. Yeah, that's him. Again, the half elves are casters, so if you're thinking of coming here and trying to, fight them, I think it's a half elf right there. Yeah, he will root and nuke, and you will not get away. But you got to burn him down as quick as you can. Which by himself, he's not too crazy hard, but whenever he has buddies, or if you got two of them at once. East. We got there. Huh. Wandering bandit. Okay. Oh, what is that? The female half elf. Okay, yeah, that's Caster. We're gonna leave her alone. Just about to try her. Do I realize what she was? I think the other ones are either human or barbarian, and as long as it's one of those, they're melee. They're rogues, those. So don't turn your back to them because they will backstab you. Okay. Following, we should be at the zone line just a moment. Bit concerned once we get in here. Again, I don't think the griffins are gonna be the problem. I think it's the bears and the wolves. Mostly the wolves. I don't think the beetles. I don't think they're aggro. They're social, but I don't think they actually aggro. Okay. Ooh. Chase me. Now we're home free. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well, that was the easy part. Wouldn't be that bad if I had invis, but I don't know. Anyone have any idea what wizards get invis around 16, 20? What about it be like the enchanter where they get around level, 1, 4, even 8? I mean, necromancers get theirs in what, 8? Don't they? Might be 12. Huh. All right. That global OC, I'm not getting used to it. Every time I see it, I think someone's in the same zone as me and I'm just bringing out a panic attack. Uh, yeah, I used to play in Valens. Like, that was a team server, but this one's full out red. So there's no teams going on here. You see somebody else, you want to kill them, you go after them as long as they're within your level range. Again, I mentioned before, I'm not really a fan of that. Yeah, it's just way too simple. I mean, Valen and Talon are both teams for the race wise. That was dark races, human races, elf races, short races, and then you had Sullen's deck, which I think it was religion based. So I don't even think there was any Gnostic religion on that one. You had to pick one. All right. Beetle dubious. Okay, so I'm gonna work with the beetles. Okay, bears. Oh, those are blue to me. Okay. Red griffins. And lions. I'm pretty sure there's like what, silver mist wolf or something like that. Come on. I do not like this. Watch Grimfeather just spawn on my head. Oh. That's a tree. Okie dokie. Alright, should be straight east. Alright, I think that's the guard gypsy camp right there. Oh, there's the wolves I was talking about. And oh god dang it, they're blue. Ugh. Now my next challenge, I've got to turn all these in, and I got to make sure nothing's. What is that? Is a big griffin? What is that? It's a griffin. Some of these monsters just wander straight through that. So I don't have a sow. I'm pretty much screwed if I get attacked. Is she the one that wants them? Maybe not. See, right there. What is it? Is it her? Let's find out. Oh, there we go. Put her pouring at once? Yes, I can. Okay, nothing yet. I'm so gonna die here. I'm gonna put that out there now. I am. It'll be the first time I die turning these in. Oh, experience is pretty darn nice, to be honest. These are just light stones. Alright. White stone, light stone. I'll see the bigger light stones. Ooh, no. Okay. How much does this give? That's cool. Ooh, that's what it is. These are. Okay. Are they lower? No. Okay. So. Okay. That should be good. Okay. Nothing's coming, right? Alright. Is she a merchant? She is, okay. Not bad. Not here. It's just me. Alright, someone's gonna take my stuff. Come on. Alright. Oh, so ding me. Come on. Something's gonna wander through here, and I. Alright, Will-O-Wisp is okay. Alright, let's hurry up. That's a 3. Come on. Okay, I got money for spells now. That's something. Turn that in. Okay, sell. Sell and sell. Get of that. That's the last one. Okay. Huh. Well, that wasn't bad at all. I got a whole level. We're 100 plat, too. I can sell the other stuff. I'm going to sell those in town. Okay, so we got those. Let's get out of here. Sport ball team, one today. You don't have to lie to impress. Why is everyone so mean on the server? Oh, I haven't talked to no OC yet, but I just sit here and just watch it. I don't know what's up, but everyone's just trying to beat the hell out of everyone else, physically and verbally. All right, what are you calling me? Amiably, okay. How much you want for these books? About gold each. All right. Oh. All right, that was pretty good. We got one more level and we're getting our next spells, which I have not checked. All I know is I really want invisibility. Out of everything next to my next update, next attack, I just want invisibility. I got the invis. Doesn't help me. It's nice. At least I can see the guy sneaking up on me. All right. Let's go back to the bank, turn all this in before someone takes it. Oh, made it. All right, how much did we make? 125 platinum. Right, I went from 12 platinum to 142 just in that turn in. 143. Ooh. To be honest, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, what's the difference between these? That's medium, large. Alright, I'm gonna sell these 3 and buy 3 backpacks. And mostly, except for these 2, I bought these. These 3, they all came from Knowles. So, if you can fight skeletons or Knowles, just stick with those. With the whatever rabid animal you can find to get the pelt. Okay, so nothing in that. Sell that, nothing in there. Sell that, nothing in there. Sell that. Okay, we get 2, 3. Nothing else? Nothing else. Okay. And from there, we are gonna make our way back to the docks and gonna head on right back to Ruden's Crossing. And see how many wisp we can kill. The mana doesn't really cover going non-stop at these still. It's pretty much kill 1 med for minute, maybe kill 2 without the full bar, and then med up before you get too cocky and kill yourself. Anyone here? No, just us. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, the light stones are pretty much a bigger bang for the buck than the wolf fangs were. I mean, the wolf fangs are a lot easier to get when you started out, so I definitely recommend going that route. And then for me, level 12, right when I got my new nuke, the what is it? The shock of lightning for the wizard. That was the point where I could go kill the wisps. I mean, I could have went there beforehand, maybe used firebolt, but the wisp hit pretty hard, to be honest. So firebolt does, what, I want to say 40 damage, somewhere around 40. Shock of lightning does 80. So damage, 60 mana versus 40 mana. So, and you gotta remember, this is fire bolt, so you need a clear line of sight. And if they're up on a hill, you probably ain't hitting them. So, and then what is this one? I think this does. Might be 50. I think shock of ice. Let's see, that might be 30, 35. It might be 40 now. I'm not sure. We'll find out when we fight the first one. We'll test it out. So, But yeah, mostly I just spam Shock of Lightning once or twice. If they're kind of still have a decent amount of HP, but not enough to waste mana for this one, go for Firebolt. If they're close to death, Shock of Ice. Just try to have the based on the levels of your mana. The less you use, the longer you get your downtime. So keep that in mind. Although it's extremely easy to get cocky and oh, I don't need to waste mana. Then spam that. Then you don't have enough mana to catch lightning, and they didn't die, or they resisted. Which, I mean, I've played classes that rely on resist, hurt them quite a bit if they get if they get one. But wizard, it's pretty much life or death. If you resist the spell twice, I don't think you have the money. I don't think you have the mana to get back from that. So if you're rolling the wizard, be careful with that. Like, it's literally a glass cannon on here. Like, as soon as those wisps or whatever you're fighting starts banging on you, your HP just drops. Oh, we got the time for the boat. Might as well help up. That's gonna wear off sooner since we're waiting still, but gives me time to mend it back. Which, actually, wow, it's already back. Actually, that, huh? Got a lot more mana now than I thought we did. Huh, they used to be about half a blue. Oh yeah, classic EQ. Again, this is the red server though, so it's I mean, what is it? I think there's like 40 people on it. So I've ran into maybe 2 people since I've been here, and both times I think they hit for me and I hit for them. So yeah, it's a different. It's very different than I'm used to for Balan's deck when I used to play. Humans weren't hiding from the other humans at the very minimum. Yeah, actually, I mean, the whole reason I chose them was I heard they're pretty good for PvP on here. So that and the teleports. Druid, I think you got less bang for the buck on here on this server. Go over to green or blue though. Yeah, I think it's the other way around. I'm pretty sure everybody that has an account on blue and green has one druid sitting on the background. So, you playing on P99 or you playing live? Nope. I said these boats come every 10 minutes, or they feel like 10 minutes, but as soon as you get the stream on, yeah, not so much. Oh well. It usually tells you when they leave a Rudin, so either it hasn't got there yet, or maybe I already announced it. I wasn't in the zone. Oh, speak of the devil. Photos about to depart. All right, so we got a few minutes before we get there. Yeah, that was finding the disc is a bit pain in the butt. I know some people got torrents they go through on that, but a lot of people don't want to deal with torrents because like God dang, I don't remember when I got that. I think I got it like 10 years ago, and I've been just holding on to the same files since. I think it's Titanium Edition, which I never actually owned that one when I was playing. It was mostly for me. I think what was it? Canark was the main one I was playing, and then I got off and on once. Velius. Once Pop and Lucklin and all them came, I hopped on quite every so often, but I didn't play as much as I did. And then I played until Omens of War and all that, and oh my god, Omens of War. Charge the Leia, yeah, I remember that one. I didn't get too far into that one, but I know they did a lot of their own little custom things on there, and they seemed pretty cool from what I saw. So I don't know what the population is. I'm wondering if the population is still doing okay. And I know there's a couple other servers as well. There's I think it's the new Front of Base server as well on here. What's the other one? PEQ or POQ or something like that. Yeah, new EQ. I know. I know the bazaar was a big tipping point for a lot of people. I mean, as soon as the bazaar came up, the EC tunnel just died. So, and if you hop on, hop on the P99 server, that I mean, that's the place you want to be. Well, not in red, but blue and green. That's where you want to be. So, I don't blame them. Like I said, I was playing on Valentech at the time, so everyone hung out in GFA, from what I remember. I mean, I think most of the PvP servers, GFA was the place. I'm imagining it's primarily because you can bind wherever you want in there, so you can hide. Well, yeah, it is what it is. I know. I haven't really seen any good servers yet that move on past Velius. I know there's a couple that are trying to do live, but yeah, there's so many people there. I mean, most of them are, most of them are just tunes just to sell the stuff on there. But at least people are shouting out there. I mean, any newbie run over to EC, get some buffs, and go over to the orcs and just try to hunt the belt. Yeah, pop. I mean, I'm POK. That's one that got me because as soon as POK came, that was oh god, God. Don't get me started on God. It was God and Omens of War, but yeah, for pop though, I think POK would kill it for me because wizards right here and druids they completely just cut off their purpose. I mean, why deal with the druid if you can just take a book? I mean, I'm sure there's. I don't think there was a book for playing to hate, was it? I guess wizards still had their their uses for getting some of the planes, but I mean, honestly, when pop came out, who was going to play to hate still? I mean, everyone's working their way to plane of time. Yeah, but God, yeah, that's I basically quit as soon as that came out. That's it. Yeah, the whole social part on there, which is, you know, what's EQ without the social aspect? I mean, might as well just go play one of the other MMOs. I mean, was it Dark Age of Camelot? What was some of the other ones around at the same time? WoW, obviously. I don't. I'm can't think of. I can't remember that other one. There was another one that's just as old as EQ, but oh boy, Asheron's Call. There you go. There you go. Point of Sky. I completely forgot about that one. So, but still, I mean, two zones that you need the wizard for? So I don't know. EC killed off the trade, the trade socializing, and then POK killed off the teleport socializing. So cut off those two, and then I mean, it's basically all guild based after that, right? Oh yeah, they did add that at one point. That's just spit right in the caster's eyes. Like, oh yeah. We're just completely make you pointless now. I mean, wizards already, druids they could still find. I mean, who doesn't need Sal? I mean, shamans and druids, but wizards. I mean, they already had trouble getting in. They already had trouble getting in the groups. Let alone cutting off the one other thing they got. Like, I can nuke and I can teleport. So, no. At least in the PvP servers, they have their use by doing the massive amount of damage. But then again, glass cannon. So there's the boat. What character did you play when you were on live? For me, it was mostly rogue. Again, human. I don't know why I always choose humans. All right. Well, it should be a short boat ride. Nothing compared to Ocean of Tears. Guck will do that. So yeah, pretty much going there. What is it like level? Squeezing there, what level 6? As long as you have a good gear, just never leave. Oh yeah, as soon as you get Ice Comet, oh boy, that's where the fun starts. uh, I remember a buddy of mine played a wizard. As soon as you get Ice Comet, and as soon as you get into PvP, just nuke the crap out of them. All right. Crush Bone, there you go. And I think I tend to pick the Kinos route. I mean, I usually make humans when I was playing on live, so I'm quite partial to the Nullfang quest. But nothing beats CB belts and shoulder pads. Although the Death Fist belts, those are pretty darn good as well. I never really did that quest on live. At least, there's so many other options. There's also the bone chips over in the was it the Dwarf Paladin Guild? So I mean, go to Kern's on another character, collect a bajillion bone chips, go turn them into your, go give them to your level 1 character, boost yourself up to what 8 or 9. Oh yeah. Well, I know what almost killed me was yeah, was it oh shoot, Kazakh Fool. There you go. My paladin over on blue or green server when I was playing. I'm like, as soon as we got into, like, I think it was like what 30 level 30 something, maybe 35. As soon as you get into Kazakh Pool, you just stay there forever. Almost, I almost quit P99 because I just no matter what you did whenever I was playing, everybody had to go to Kazakh Pool. Like a donor. I've only been deep in that place once, and it just terrifies me the fact that you got to jump in a hole, and if you don't have gate, you're, you're screwed. Like I said, I played a rogue mostly, so yeah. I once I jumped in that hole, it's either I'm going out the back door or I'm not leaving. Kasora was pretty awesome. I don't. A lot of people I played with never really walked around in there. It was kind of a untouched zone. So I guess I had the blind spot there, so people knew where it was. Monk. I mean, yeah. Well, the monk gear dropped in there anyway, so it's a good thing to have. No, but I think the boss there had two different versions of spawn too, right? The you had the tough one, and then you had the tougher one that's gonna kick your butt even if you're higher level. Yeah, they really did. I mean, I remember since I got that when I first started playing, I got that sense traps and disarm traps, and there's like yeah, the whole D&D thing starts going in here. It's like, oh, cool! I can't wait to see these later dungeons. And then you find out that it's you get the soul A, and it's just a swinging little axe that's going to do what 1 damage. Well, at least Picklock had its uses. All right. Okay, let's see if I can do this without getting the one will-o-wisp that's going to resist everything. Oh, right there. I think this is the one that usually kicks my butt. Yeah, he's got more HP than the usual one. Come on. There we go. Oh, doing 81 damage now. And burned out. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't get me started on poison. I know they fixed it later on, didn't they? So, I mean, the poisons were. If they would have added a buff to you that just gave you like a proc for like an hour to start with, that would have been great. But the whole like put it on one use, that I don't know why they thought that was okay to start with. Oh yeah, like the AFK thing. The whole purpose is to save everyone's butt, though. When you pull something, cleric's almost out of mana. Well, the wizard stands up, finishes it off, sit back down, and then you got the vac. So I don't know. I think wizards got a lot of hate for no reason. I mean, the last thing you want them doing is over nuking, and then your cleric's wasting your mana on them. I mean, it's so easy just to screw up and have to waste all your mana. Yeah, okay. I've mostly been staying down here pulling them. When I first got here, I ran up there and I pulled one, ran back down here, but yeah, that didn't end well. I think I pulled two or three of them because they socialized. So usually they'll walk. I think one comes down to here, one comes over here, and then another one comes over here, wanders over here. So as long as you time it right, you can pull one at a time. Then you got that wander. The wander is what's going to get you. I've had them add once, so I'm always peeking left and right now. Tip trails and yeah, I remember a lot of stuff on God. I don't want to remember. So I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. That God and Omens of War. Yeah, it just did not go the way they wanted. All right, Firebolt. Let's see what Firebolt does. That's 51 damage. There we go. So okay, so we have 81 damage, 51 damage, and or 51 damage and 40 damage. I want to probably 41 now. This is the worst part. You can't see them after you beat them. It's one of these. Burned out. Okay. That can be used. I did not know about the one shot thing. Uh, the one time everyone's bringing a wizard with them. Okay. Oh, mana burn too. I completely forgot about mana burn. Doesn't disrupt aggro. Really? Huh. Well, again, I was playing a rogue, so I was lucky that no one even invited me. My whole purpose is just to drag the corpses. All right. Oh, I need to watch my mana. Getting sidetracked. Okay. And I think based on I think based on this, I think as long as I have 3.5 pubs, maybe I can do it safely. The whole thing was brutal. I think they messed up I was watching. Can't remember his name. Monsters and Memories. The guy that one of the guy that set up that game. I know he used to be one of the GMs for EQ, and I think he was doing a lot. He's doing a lot of interviews with a lot of people, so they kind of went over that one in depth. So I think they mentioned something about they really screwed up the level range, so everything was about double what it should have been. Pretty sure Project Fell was one guy slacking off. Yeah, that's. I don't know how much I trust my guild to have everyone not following what they're supposed to be doing. All right. I said 3.5. Try three. I am gonna get cocky and die. Oop, I see him up there. Three plus hours or 1.5 hours with a chanter pet. I never had I never had an enchantment when I was playing on live. A buddy of mine did, but I don't know. I didn't really trust my hotkey skills or my mezzing skills. Oh, saw that. The Rangers, all two of them on the server. Right, I had a buddy that played one, so they weren't all that bad. You just had to have the right gear, which I think on Red server right here, I keep hearing. I haven't looked it up, but I keep hearing people talking about calling it bow quest. So is there something about the bows on this game I'm not aware of for PvP? Because I do not recall Rangers being a deadly PvPer back on Valen. Because most of the bards are watching out for. Oh, come on. There we go. Another toughie. Come on. There we go. Well, I mean, they knew what they were getting into to start with, so that doesn't surprise me. Have to do something to keep them busy, especially when they're LFG for 3 to 5 hours. Well, useful thing is at least they have track so they can get their Pegasus cloak. Everyone complains about a ranger until they need a track. I know I need to keep my wizard's butt on the ground. I don't know why I keep standing up running around. That's yeah. I kind of wish they gave him a bit more love. I mean, I like the whole concept for him. You know, having a well, you had the paladins were what half cleric, half warrior. Then you got shadow knights, half necromancer, half warrior. Then you got the ranger, which instead of being just half of two classes, it just seemed like they're an amalgamation of you got the warrior, you got the druid, and you got the rogue all in one. I think that's what hurt them the most. Combining three classes together instead of two really, you know, leaves less wiggle room when you actually have to come to the skill set. I mean, I would have been all for them not getting spells to start with. Maybe they just would have done the mixer of like a warrior rogue or something, or just a druid that can I don't know shoot bows but more based on the warrior side. Yeah, I'm thinking Aragorn or something like that. So, but here's what it is. At least it's there. At least to get Sal. That's the big thing. There you go. At least they threw it in. I mean, well, this came out at 99, so it's the fact they gave us this many classes with race combos. I mean, heck, I'm not complaining. All right. And I remember when Berserker came out, that I really felt like they were just out to get my rogue. It's like, oh, look, it's a warrior that can backstab from the front. It's like, what is my purpose now? Yeah, I mean, Pantheon looks good, but it doesn't really look like an EverQuest predecessor to me anymore. I don't know. It's its own little game right now. I mean, hopefully, I'm hoping it comes out and looks nice. I've been mostly looking at Monsters and Memories. I mean, those guys are going straight for the aesthetic. I mean, even the UI looks It's basically what EQ could have been if they kept going at it instead of going whatever route they went with it. So that's much more of a love letter to EverQuest than the other game, I think, so far. But I might be surprised. I mean, energy gnomes are. The energy gnome sounds like a good concept to me. We'll see how that goes. There you go. Although I don't know how I feel about giving EverQuest jumping into meta. So, uh, oh, the gnomes on there over on Pantheon, weren't they supposed to be like energy based? Like they lost their physical form and they're in like some weird suit. Every time I see them, they're in like a metal mask. So unless, I mean, I haven't checked their website in a while, so they might have changed that. But I think I recall the bio for them being for that. That. But the one thing that got me is the ogres are big and muscly. I was really hoping they would have been the fat guys again. Oh well, can't always get the fat ogres. All right, another wisp come on down. That's good. With I mean, with the big guy passing away, I'm pretty sure that that really threw a wrench in the whole plan on there because I'm pretty sure he had his own little. I don't know. I hope he wrote everything down, but I'm pretty sure he had a lot of stuff in his head that he had planned that he didn't actually put down on paper. So I don't know. Hopefully he did get everything down for him, so they can just kind of follow his blueprints and then update what needs to be updated based on what the fans want. Okay, good. Oh, come on, no graders. Yep. As soon as they think there's going to be people actually paying for subscriptions, that's when the suits jump in, and yeah, as soon as soon as Velius came out and it moved over from Variant to SOE fully, that you could really see the difference on there. As soon as those extra digits start popping up on the profits. Uh, oh yeah, Kickstarter money. Yeah, the that really rubbed me the wrong way. I mean, I understand you're going for Kickstarter to start with, but I mean, dude, don't switch over to something else because you ran slow on money. I mean, that's not what people were giving the Kickstarter money to you for. They thought you were going to be making it based on what you wanted, not what some company that's passed you the money is wanting. I don't know. I've done a couple Kickstarters, paid for a couple Kickstarters, along the past couple of years. It always either seems they die or they bite off where they can chew and they have to get money from somewhere else, and it never ends up the way you want it. I've seen a couple. I mean, I didn't back them, but I've seen a couple that came out that seemed pretty normal. So I mean, it's doable. Oh yeah, there's a couple others too. I can't remember their names. I haven't I like on their newsletter, but I don't check it as much as I should. So, but yeah, there's a couple games trying to go the old school route. Whether they can actually get the numbers to keep it active, that's the hard part. I mean, P99 is basically running on nostalgia. So I mean, Green's getting up to like 1,000 players per day at the very minimum. So it drops down to like what 8. 6 to 800 in the afternoon, evening. Crowfall. Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. There's a somebody did a documentary on Crowfall, like the whole history background for that, and I did not know that that's been kicking around for so many years. So it's yeah, makes you a bit iffy about it a bit more once you see the whole background. Are you running away? Wait, did I run? Oh, I have no idea why that ran into the ocean. No, sure, why not? All right, how's the experience? Eh, not bad. Be nice to get 16 so we can really boost up. I mean, the mana that the 16 spell is going to be crazy. I mean, the level 14 or level 12 spell is still sapping a whole bub. Can't imagine what the 16 spell is going to be taking from me. But still, jumping up from 80 to, was it going to be 100, 120? I'm assuming it's going to be that much. Exactly. The paying before the game comes out, I don't know, I'm a bit more budget friendly in my older age now. So back in my 20s, like, oh, I got some money, I'll throw away. That looks cool. It's all cool now. Once you get a family going, you're kind of like, yeah, I can't be throwing money at these projects that have no proof they're going to go anywhere. So, but yeah, I mean, all these major companies now, I mean, if they can they get money for them before the game even comes out. Hell yeah, they're going to do it. I don't blame them either. If I get somebody to pay me for something I didn't make yet, I'd do it too. It ain't going anywhere anytime. Oh boy, do I have enough for another one? Okay, please don't resist. Okay, and that right there is how you die. Here's a wizard. If I would have resisted, no gate. I'm just gonna stand here, wait for them to murder me. Ooh, greater lightstone. Put that in there. Okay. Okay, I am gonna met up now. I'm fighting up more than I can chew. Exactly. I mean, I think before I started the stream, I was standing here killing the wisp, and then resisted twice, and then I hit him once with that. Instead of doing 80 damage, he did 22 damage, and then I was completely out of mana. So I just stood here and waited for him to murder me. So another time, I almost jumped on the boat in time, but yeah, it zoned, so that didn't go that well. So, oh well, it is what it is. So, I mean, at this level, it sucks losing experience, but it's not that crazy. Like hell, I'm going to be in the resonance, or there you go, or fizzles. It depends how much you've been practicing. So, defense 43, that's not helping me all that much. Okay, what are my other skills here? I'm evocation 77, abjuration 13. Yeah, I channeling 74. I don't once I get the specialization, I don't think I'm going to have any issues getting evocation maxed. Yeah, I mean it sucks already. You got to worry about fizzles, but then you also got to worry about the full damage not going through. I mean, 22 out of 80 damage. That's a real demoralizer. I'm terrified every time I fight one of these things. I mean, in general, I think they have a pretty high magic resistance. At least they did when my shaman was here. So, oh yeah, the 80s. Uh, that would have. I like the A's. I wish they would have implemented them earlier, so we could have, maybe like implement them with Velius, so maybe we could have had, them on P99. But yeah, they're never showing up on any of these servers. So I mean, a good alternative instead of just like bumping the level up, so you don't have like level 200 characters. Just throw in the A's, gives you a whole another thing to level up once you get max level. Oops. Yeah, that's the last thing a bard needs is more assistance. All right. Yeah, I'm sure, pretty sure it wasn't every server had their own annoying bard, but any of the PvP servers like Val and Zach and all that, like, let's go after this one. As soon as you run into a bard, you knew you're screwed. I mean, whatever they're fighting, right, they got the spells to counter them. All right, come on. Ooh, yes. I no bard. Freaking bards. I don't know. I just remember on Valen there was, since GFA was the main one, the X roads over in Butcher Block. There was always at least one bard camping out there waiting for you to travel from Freeport over to GFA. Best to keep that money in the bank. No, I started the game on Valentine. I didn't even. This is before I even knew what PVE, PvP really stood for. So I just made the character on there. It took me forever to realize, like, oh, there's blue servers too. Like the entire game is not involved in killing other people. But by that point, I didn't care. I can imagine what it would have been like if I started on Throne of A or one of the other servers instead of one of the PvP servers. But I had a completely different outlook in the game. Now, the servers on there, at least Fallon and Talon, they weren't toxic. So that was the thing I liked. I don't know how Rallis and Solon were though. Maybe a little bit more. Gotta get the feeling this is gonna be the one that's gonna kill me. Maybe I can get him. Come on, gotcha. All right, come on, burned. I'd imagine. I feel like they could have done a lot more with the whole Horde versus Alliance thing on there. I mean, they did pretty decent on there, but I don't really feel like the original one really went on the right route with it. So I don't know. I wanted a lot more city raids and such going on there. I mean, I went from Warcraft 3 straight to that, and I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be fun." And then it got more. I don't know, it got more buddy buddy than I wanted. Battleground, yeah. Dark Age of Camelot. That's where the real battlegrounds are. Yeah, I was usually jumping from EQ to DAOC every so often. Yeah, the whole realm versus realm thing was pretty awesome, especially with the forts on there. And then Warhammer was it Warhammer Reckoning? I think that's what it was. That that was a pretty good predecessor in my case for what that was. From DOC over to that, they had the whole realm versus realm thing going on with that. It felt like so, but DOC is still alive and kicking pretty much. I mean, so you know, Someone did something right. I think they just opened up some new. I think they just opened up some new emulator servers for them as well too. I don't know how populated it is though. Should probably go check that out at one point. Yeah, the Albion one, the Midgard one, and the little Celtic one on there. I think the Celtic was my favorite. They had that weird little vampire one that had like the claw. Although Midgard is pretty cool too. The trolls on there actually being like stone trolls was pretty sweet. All right. I feel like the beach one is going to be wandering soon, but he's not up maybe? Hmm. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, man. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, why can't they all go like that? Yeah, 38 days. Not even 40. Okay, never mind. Burned. Okay. Yeah, I came here at level 12 with zero experience. I spent the entire level all the way up to 13 only getting light stones. I didn't find a single greater light stone. I binged 13 and then immediately got an entire bag full of greater light stones. I have no idea why the luck was going. It almost felt like I wasn't allowed to get a greater light stone until I got 13, which I'm pretty sure EQ doesn't have a system like that input into it, which would make sense why they would even do it with light stones. But it was weird enough to make me consider. Exactly. I know my wife was camping the frenzied ghoul down in Guck, and I swear I think she was down there for over 12 hours at one point. I know I think she just stayed up all night trying to camp that thing and didn't have a single item drop. I forget the item that drops on that thing too. The blowing back succession, I think that's the one. So yeah, I mean, at one point I was yeah, the high quota bear belt. It's ridiculous how hard it is to find those things. You start shouting, you're giving 10 flat to the new, like per pelt, and then every newbie in the zone will start finding it for you. Just go over to EC again, which why Bazaar kind of killed some stuff. Ooh, I am really getting nervous about the beach will I'm pretty sure he's going to gank me. Oh, as long as they murder this one quick enough before he can call his buddy. Burned, okay. Huh. Halfway to 16. There you go. Which I never looked it up. I know Surefoot Glade has that bear cave, but if you kill the bears in there, I've never killed one in there, so I don't know. Like, does that lower your Surefoot Glade faction, or do you become aggro for one of the NPCs near you? Because I know that one NPC shouting like "Leave the bears alone" or something like that. So, but that cave is just full of bears. I just thought that'd be an awesome place to harvest pelts, but I never seen anyone doing it. I sure as heck ain't doing it with my druid. No, I need some more. It's probably that. I don't know. I need to send someone over there and just murder one of the bears to see if I lose faction. I'm just really curious about that now because there's so many bears in there. It's just one of those areas nobody bothers to go look in because I mean it's massive too. I got lost in there at one point, so I was just randomly exploring it the other day when I was teleporting someone. Sounds like a necrotask. Yeah, that's that's what they're there for. That and killing halflings. All right. So I haven't done it, but I heard that the Isle beetles are social to the Kira. So if you attack this, the Kira will attack you, which is all as all heck to me. But yeah, I'm not risking it. Oh, he's gonna keep going, isn't he? Come this way. I will keep guards. I mean, back in live, I never really killed the guards there, but blue and green, I'm pretty sure, and red as well. That place, I, I swear there's no living guard there at any point in time. Guess the wisp isn't spawning here. Okay. Try this one then. All right. Come on, big money. Burned. Okay. Oh, now they're all popping. Oh yeah, I've always heard the spiders on here are kind of buggy. The beetles, I'm pretty sure, especially the fire beetle, they love going after anybody that's attacking their buddies. But the spiders, I've always heard that if you attack one here, they have a high radius of getting aggro from the other spiders. So if you attack one here, all the other ones on the other side of the hill over here might come attacking you too. I sure as heck am not testing that, but it wouldn't surprise me. Oh yeah, real life buddy of mine always played a necro, and I don't think I ever saw that guy group with anybody. I mean, to be honest, they don't need to group with anybody. So it's just like what was that 30? What was it 34 plus? I think 34 plus shaman. As soon as they get their pet, they're like, well, no more groups needed. As soon as they get torpor, or however you pronounce that, same thing. Oh, there's the wisp. Um, is it? No, it's not. Come on. It's lit up over here. I think he's over here. Oh, there you are. No, 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 no. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, no, Istrum. Don't fight that. You got like 2 buffs of mana. Exactly. I don't know. I tried Final Fantasy 14. A buddy of mine was trying to play it. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. It was the same problem I've been having with most of MMOs nowadays. It's just way too. I know people don't like hearing that phrase, but it's more way too theme parky. I know. I just don't like having the quest shoved in my face to level up. I don't know. I grew up on EQ. I just want to. I just want to do it the boring way and just grind off monsters in a remote island. Oh yeah, I'll play at work. My wife was in the well, one of the Japanese guilds over on. I don't think they're around anymore on the green server, and one of her buddies on there. The guy literally plays the EverQuest the entire day at work. I think he's like an IT guy at a school, and they don't use him most of the time. So he spends 9 hours in EverQuest, and then just AFKs for a few minutes, does something, goes back to EverQuest. Dude's living the dream. And you wouldn't be that far off. There's not that many quests in the game from what I've noticed. I mean, there's a couple, and there's a lot of pointless ones no reason to do, but the ones you do and then you do on here and you focus on it, you don't, like your epic quest, you don't forget that. I mean, you spend so much time doing that, it just gets like ground into the back of your brain. And then there's the middle miscellaneous quests like the Lightstone one, all that. You learn the important one, all three or four of them. Well, then you also got the quests that don't go anywhere. I mean, literally, you had the monk quest the shackle quest. They never even finished it until I think they finished it way later on another expansion. But like when Canard came out, like it was years before they actually fixed that quest, and that was not an easy quest. Oh yeah, they got the whole thing down with the lore. It's just straightforward. Uh, that's the reason people stick around. It's doing some stuff right. I mean, people are still playing it. It's just EQ Live and EQ Classic. They're completely different creatures. The temper, yeah, which is not that hard to get from what I saw. So I'll have to get it eventually if I get brave enough to go over Soul Stack Row with everyone hanging out in EC probably. No, come on. I don't want to run up there and grab them. It's gonna bite me in the butt. That's, yeah, I think around 35. I know. I forget which spell it is. One of the E spells you get around 30ish. I think it was is the spell where you can actually start quadding. I don't know where a good place to quad for a wizard is. I know for my druid, I used to quad over in Treadlands, the Yetis at the cave entrance area. I don't know if that's good for wizards as well. I'm sure there's a guide somewhere. I'll just Google search it. Yeah, that's the Soul A and all that. I'm not too worried about that. It's permafrost has me worried. Which I think on this PvP server, I think Soul B and permafrost are. I think they're free for all. It doesn't matter what level you are. You go in there, anybody can kill you. So I'm paranoid there's going to be one douchebag in there that doesn't mind murdering a level 20 something. Like, what? Why is he over there? I need him to come on this hill. Come on. I am not going up there. I did it once and I'm not doing it again. Lightning storm. Okay. And oh, screw you too. Did I finally break their pathing? Oh, and there's the murder one. Eldon. Forgot about Eldon. I kind of like Eldon. I don't know, instance dungeons really kind of seem to go against the EQ rules, in my opinion. Like the way they designed all the other dungeons. So, but the whole concept behind it was pretty darn neat. So, Circle of Force, level 35. Hmm. Gotta look that up. I know there's one wizard guide I found that I was slightly basing everything I was doing on this character on, and I know he mentioned the spell, but I don't remember what spell it was. There you go. It's like looking into the future. Oh. And I know the weird mix they had of old graphics and new graphics. I mean, is way too Frankenstein together. I know that really bugged me, which is what kind of bugged me definitely when Luck One came out and they had the new models because not everything was the new model, and it just got that weird uncanny valley thing seeing some of the models and some of the old models together. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up there, aren't I? Okay. What the heck? Did I break their pathing? It seems off. Maybe I killed him too fast. Oh, I did. Okay. Good, good. Yeah. Oh, they're green now. They get experience? I do. Monster mission. I think I recall those. Were you playing the game when they had that weird thing where you could actually play as a monster? I mean, they get rid of that pretty darn quick because people were abusing the hell out of it. But that was pretty darn weird. I kind of wish that P99 would like add that in there as like an event or something. But my guess is they're going to have to put it together from scratch, and that's not fun to do. Yeah, that's I don't know. Really, it was really weird. But, I mean, just how quickly they added it and how quickly it disappeared. It was just it makes you wonder if it actually happened. All right, where's that wisp? One over there. Hmm. There was a later down the line they had a lot of weird concept they tried in the game. I think they just kind of threw it in there to see if it worked, and if it didn't work, yank it out, forget about it, never happened. So I haven't played the current one though. I mean, I popped on maybe a year or two ago to check it out. I didn't do anything on there to actually see anything. I just got very weirded out seeing that new dragon race, which is basically humans but better. Then it makes you wonder why you would even play a human. Ooh, come on, just not strong enough. Greater Lightstone. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be nice when I get the teleport. Legend, Legends know where that. I completely forgot about that. That yeah, that was one of the weird things. I'm sure there's others I completely forgot about as well. I don't know. Everything after Luckland is kind of seemed kind of hazy in the back of my mind. I was kind of out of it after that. It was you could tell that EQ is losing a lot of steam. But I mean, the game's still active, so that's I mean, they did something right. I'm sure there's some players on there too that have been playing from the start. So some people are sticking around. Slash, I never used that. It scared the hell out of me. This is like, oh, what? Pizza? Ordering on the internet? That's insane. Uh, yeah, they. I think they just kind of shot that one a little bit too early. I don't know. And then EQ2 in general. That yeah, I mean, I jumped on there. I jumped on EQ2 when it first came out for a while. I mean, I don't know. I They went in a lot of wrong directions on that one. Um, One thing I did like though when it first came out was the whole class system they had, where you basically choose you want to be a priest. Do you want what is that, burned? Yeah, you choose a you're a warrior, a priest, or a scout or mage, and then you move and then you choose your class as you level up. And that differentiated from EQ, so I kind of like that one. Obviously, he didn't hold a candle next to EQ1, especially the fact that it wasn't seamless. You click on a bell and you teleport to another area. I mean, EQ1, you run from one zone to the next. You know that map in the back of your head. EQ2, you're clicking on these random things and just entering the next zone. You don't really get a mental map. Oh yeah, the fact that I could have a evil race playing a good class is crazy to me as well. And just the evil race going to a good city and playing there anyways. I mean, I remember I made an Ixstar and made them join Keynotes just because I could. Paladin, Dark Elf too. Stuff like that. That's what really differentiated a bit. But I don't know. Everything else. They There's too many negatives to counteract that though. That Nictulos Castle thing though. I remember that zone. I think it was my I think it was my favorite zone in the entire game. That's the only one I have a big memory of. Like went through the whole like puzzle zone, like finding the secret walls and finding out the story for the zone. That was pretty neat. Come on, wisps. See you up there. A little bit closer. He's alone. Ooh, he's a toughie. I burned. Why not? Okay. Getting there. Be nice to ding, get the new spells, or see what new spells we need to get, and then call it a night or move on from there. I wonder how long I can stay. I mean, the light stones can give me some decent experience. I mean, 15, 16, 17-ish? I mean, some of them are greening out now, so I don't know how 16's going to be. Well, I'll find out when we get there. Okay. 5%. Cutting it close for the next one, but uh, getting a bit paranoid about how much mana the next spell is going to suck out. I mean, I guess if I can nuke them down to one major hit, but it's basically kill one monster. I mean, no, I guess this is what I signed up for. Kill one monster mid to your full mana again. And you play a wizard. I guess that's what you're getting. Hmm. Oh well. And the one good thing is red server. I don't think anyone has any reason to come out there to Roots Crossing. I mean, anybody that's going over to a root is probably just going over to the hole. I would imagine. Nope. There's. I mean, there's got to be something up with those wisps. I have not killed that many wisps, but they're not really coming down here as much as they did. No. Blue. Okay. Ooh, greater lightstone. Okay. I've got more greater than normal. That's good. I really hope. I should probably just look it up now. All right, let's met up a bit. Let's check what we get at 16. All right. Got here. We have P99 Wizard. Pull up the wiki. Level 16. All right. Let's see. What do we get? We get Find Sight. That's trash. Heat Sight. I'm a human. That is extremely important. Where's that still at? Hopefully, my guild. Identify. I'm in red. I don't know if I need to do anything. I don't know if I need to create anything, I suppose. I might as well. I'll just buy it if I can. I'm probably going to have to get my research up for something. I do get invisibility. And then we get lightning bolt and flame shock. And that's going to be a nice upgrade. Huh. Color of flame. I don't need that. Do I? Quad kiting. Okay, yeah. Pillar of flame is my quad kiting one to 16. I don't need project lightning, I don't think. New. Shielding, I get shield skin. Ooh. Pillar of fire and project lightning or research. So research is needed. Yay. Okay, well, sucks. I don't think I found any research items for Rune of Nagafin and a Rune of Proximity with a trivial skill of 21. Ain't that bad. There's a couple spells I gotta get then. Shield Skin, though, that's 55 damage absorb. Cat's Eye Gate. How long does that last? 36 minutes. Hmm. Okay, well, two new attacks and then Viz, that's the main thing. That's what I know. Green and blue EC don't usually have everybody selling it. I've seen people selling them on here too. I need to make a. I need to fix this up. I usually have a OC and auction thing in the middle, but I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I've seen people selling some of the spells on here, so if that's the case, yeah, maybe I can do that. But I don't know how much I trust meeting up with anybody on a red server. Um, I'll see. I might just raise the scope just for the hell of it, and I end up grabbing any of those runes. Might as well just throw it together myself, anyways. Yeah, I noticed that. But it's, especially if it's not the frost or the fire line, like the mana to damage ratio isn't really worth getting. And then quadding isn't really worth it until you get your AE snare. So this is a lot easier when it's nighttime. These things are surprisingly hard to see at daytime. And oh, they're actually talking. Yeah, if there anyone with canny theory. What's so aggressive on the OC on here? I really want to see what their guild chats look like. Is everyone like this in the guild chat too, or are they just? I don't know. I mean, comparing the chat on here to the other servers, even on live, it's like night and day. Oh, oh, come on. I mean, most of the time it seems like they're process of where the OC is risk or is a risk. Yeah, I noticed that. It, it's very odd seeing it. I mean, most of the time they just seem like they're just trying to, you know, sound funny or be passive aggressive or something like that. But the other day I was on here and they were legitimately going each other's throats on here, and I'm just like, just sitting here the whole time, just reading it, just going like, seriously. I mean, there was like two or three dudes just hunting this one guy down because he just disagreed with them. Something didn't make any sense to me. So I mean, I guess that's all they want to play on here. I mean, go for it. Odd to me. I'm probably just gonna find my own little cubbyhole and try to hide there until I feel strong enough to go out in public. Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, yeah. Uh, I don't know. I tend not to speak up in a lot of the channels unless I need to. No reason to no reason to draw attention to yourself and get a bored guy to go after you. There's a lot of people with a lot way more free time than I have, and I do not have the time to argue with them. All right. I notice there's a lot of people still selling on here, so I mean, well, I say a lot of people. It seems to always be Attica. I've seen some other people selling too. I'm just wondering how that works. I mean, there's some big money coming, so like, what's stopping them from selling an item to you, you taking the money, and then them shooting you in the face? It just always, I don't know. It seems like every trade in here is going to feel like a like selling like an arms deal or something. Nope. When did that wear off? Can I have one wisp, please? No desert? Okay. No beach? Alright, well, I imagine the other one should be responding soon. 11 a.m. game time. It's not going to be nighttime anytime soon. Alright. The light zones aren't really dropping all that fast this time. I mean, I filled them up pretty darn quick earlier, but they slowed back down, it looks like. Reputation. That works. But from what I've seen the chat on here so far, you call someone out on it, they're just going to call you, they're going to ask if you're salty and then, send their buddies over to harass you. I swear, if I see the word salty one more time in the OC, I know that was the old Ralph's deck rules. Ooh, no, no, waste that mana. Yeah, it was the old Ralph's deck rules. What kill the person, you get their money, and you get one item. I think if it was, I don't recall if it was an item on your inventory, that you're actually wearing. I think it was an item in your section here, unless it was in a bag, if I'm recalling correctly. Unless I'm thinking of a different server's rule set. And I think on this server, it's only money. And I know back on live, Valentown and Solon, I know those were all money only. So I think Rallis was the only one that was the one with bad rules, in my opinion. EQ is the one game I can think of where like it's too BS to take somebody's item. It takes so long to get an item on this game. The fact somebody can gank you and just take it just seems wrong. Oh, oh no, 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 fizzles. Oh, he's a tough one. Burned, okay. Okay, what do we have? A little over a gold and a half left. I sure as heck am not running back there to turn these in right now. My goal was to fill up every one of these bags, but with how slow they're dropping, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Oh well. Do I got food and water? 3 and 3. Okay. That should hopefully be enough to get me through here. I can't summon any either. I don't. Maybe they. I don't know if they sell anything. Maybe they sell fish or something over there. I don't know if they sell water. Oh well. If I got to, I can just gate back and grab him with the boat. It won't take that long. I'd rather not if I don't have to. Bats. If I recall, the bats are basically a necromancer class, and I think sometimes you see a bat actually flying around with a skeleton pet following it. And I know they drop a bone one, not chip bone one, is it? It has like a life tap spell. Is it a life tap spell maybe? Anyway, I thought that was extremely weird. I don't think it's connected to a quest either. It's just a random magic item that drops off of a vampire bat. That's a mess up. Ooh, time to gate. Please make it in time. Please, please, please. I'm gonna die, aren't I? And I got cocky. Oh, 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 this ain't gonna end well. Please. Oh my god, I made it. And that is why I did not want to pull them from the top. Okay, well, anybody here? No, okay, I'm gonna buy food and water. Um, Jody 37, what? Um, is that a bug? Why? How my HP? I got 37 HP, but Wait, 37, 37. No, 45, 37. Okay. Why are you messing up? I had this happen to me the other day too. I only on this server. I'm assuming it's the HP, but it's low, but it's not that low. Although when it was doing to me earlier, what happened was I picked up a bag, put the bag, dropped down 37 again. Yeah, it's not doing it. It might be the HP, but I was saying I had this happen to me the other day, and I picked up a bag, put the bag back down, and my agility popped back to full. I have no idea why. It's not one of these. I'm gonna say this time it's the HP. Version? No. 6. You know what? Whatever. I can move still. With my muffins and my milk. I don't think anyone sells milk in here, though. Do they? I'm sure there's someone in North South Kinos, but I don't know where it is. I might have to go to the north. Still 56. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna throw my money in the bank. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, still 56. Oh, can I? Hmm. See if this does anything. Oh, 3 gold anyways to buy my milk. Right there, yeah, see? Check out the... What? Alright, so I put the copper down, jumped to the 70, and then it... Right there, right? Why? What type of bug is that? It hasn't killed me yet, but it almost killed me the other day when I was fighting a knoll. I couldn't run away. I got lucky and I nuked it and it died, but yeah, that's not always going to be the case. Alright. Well, like I said, I'm sure there's someone here that sells milk. I don't know where they are. I'm not looking it up. I do know that the person at the North Kino's entrance sells it, though. Well, not the entrance, but that little shop near the entrance. Alright. Sneed Galloway, trading post. And milk. There we go. And so, yeah. Already need that. I should throw that in the bank. I'll do it later. Still normal? Yeah, 75 still. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem if I didn't lose AC once it goes under 75. I mean, I'm already squishy enough. Oh, I can. I'm just exceptionally lazy when it comes to filling up the whole stack. I had 3. I wanted to have exactly 20. But just hold control and keep clicking. All right. Well, yeah, I think it's a good time on here. Sunday night, got work in the morning, so I'm probably gonna call it a night. I don't know if I'll hop on and stream, or if I'll just ding to 16, hop on next time and stream. Either way, it's not gonna be missing much. It's basically just me killing killing Will-O-Wisp for the next couple hours. All right. Well, thanks for chatting with me. Was it Dyshreen? So yeah, hopefully you'll be around next time I hop on. So yeah, you take it easy, okay? No deaths. Don't jinx it though. A shark still might get me. All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Bye.